Alright, what's up guys? So today we're gonna talk about a few essential things that I use on a daily basis or almost a daily basis that I think every photographer should have. I'm gonna close the door up. The first one, you need a battery grip. Battery grip is super good to carry two batteries at the same time, and it also helps you, like it gets you like super cautious that you have to make sure that all your batteries are charged up at all times. This one can carry two batteries at the same time, and attaching this piece of wire to it, it gives you another shutter button up here. So that's like another option instead of like when you want to shoot portraits, you don't have to. That's kind of dumb though. That's a dumb reason. It's just good to have a good grip. So the only reason I bought it was for the grip. The second thing that we want to talk about is this Peak Design strap or wrist strap or whatever. Instead of having a strap, and if you haven't seen that I Hate Camera Straps video, I'll link it up here. Or here, I don't know, but this is super comfortable. Next thing that I want to talk about is this thing. Look at this. Okay, so this is a converter. This is a teleconverter. So its job is basically zooming in on whatever focal length you have on your lens. So I use this one on my 50mm. Is it about to rain? So what it actually does is I put it on a 50mm. So since it's a 50mm, but my camera is an APS-C sensor, that means that whatever the focal length is, I have to time it by 1.6, and then this is a teleconverter, a 1.5 teleconverter. So basically turns my 50mm 1.8 to 112mm 1.8.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
At that focal length, the fucking 1.8 is like a razor thin depth of field. Like, I've taken some photos with one of my friends that I used this one and messed up the shot, and I kind of like, one of my focus points was on her knee, and then anything after her knee was out of focus, which is, I mean, if you can not fuck it up, it would be great. I'm sorry if let me not say that. If you can not mess it up, it would be great. It's a great tool. I love it. I don't use it enough, but it's just that it makes the shot very difficult, and it slows down your focus. It takes a while for your camera to focus, and you have to keep screwing it on and off and on and off just to you know, move it so your lens can focus, can do the autofocus correctly. Alright, the next piece of kit that I want to talk about is something that James Popsons hate. Tripods. I'm sorry, but you need tripods. I have so many different forms of. Okay, so this is a monopod. This is from, what's it, Yunteng. It's okay. I don't use it that much except for like filming sometimes when I want to carry, you know, like when I have to film like music videos would be super nice for it because you can just turn the camera upside down and then shoot from like a super low angle and, you know, shoot up. So it's really good for that and for following shots. So you can like easily just put this up and then follow the model, and it's like a really good, did I say model? Follow the artist. And it gives you like a really good, crisp, stabilized shot. The other one that I have is this one. It's for my phone. I usually shoot the time lapses with this one. It's very super plasticky. It's not that good, but it gets the job done. It doesn't move, so that's good. A small tripod that I got, big one. So this one is like much chunkier, this one is like thinner. So I use it for the small camera. I hit the cord twice with the tripod. Anyways. Other thing is, well, first of all, UV filters. You definitely need UV filters. Now I know a lot of people say that UV filters are not necessary. It's just an extra piece of glass in front of your glass. But then if you paid a lot of money for that glass and once in a thousand you drop that lens or that camera face down, you do not want to pick that lens up and that glass being broken. Get a UV filter and get a good one and make sure it's clean at all times, and it's usually screwed on so you don't really have to clean it that much, just one side just in case there is some dust on it. The next thing that we want to talk about is an ND filter. Now this is a little more specific. It's usually used for videos because you want to shoot at 1/50th, and it's also really good for taking long exposure photos during daytime. I took this photo a few days ago and it's pretty nice. I wish I could have gotten closer. Yep. And next thing we want to talk about is, and this one is kind of a important one, but I think that if you are a photographer, you should already know this. It's batteries. Batteries is super important. You always need extra batteries just to make sure that you have battery for your shoot. You do not want to go to a shoot and then turn on your camera and have no battery. That's it for today. You could legit hurt somebody with just I'm not promoting violence. YouTube, I'm sorry. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm probably gonna do another video just on this, just to show you the more specifics of like how this thing works and why you should use it when you're shooting portraits. So that's all we wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.